This is the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. Verse 35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. Our brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 34 through 35, is that I'm here at the plantation, getting my daily bread. And a co-worker, all right, a two-third bugged out co-worker, more specifically, comes up to me and she states, hey, did you hear what Joe Biden said about Putin? And I was like, what did he say? And she's like, oh, Joe Biden called Putin a killer. And the first reaction that came out of my mouth was, takes one to know one. And she knew where I was going with this because she's a conservative, Northern Kingdom. She voted for Trump, blasey, blasey, blasey. So she knew where I was going, and she knew that I was going to call out the hypocrisy of that statement from Joe Biden. But the point is, it put the spirit on me to make a lesson on the hypocrisy of America, okay? The hypocrisy of Joe Biden. And of course, I had to see what was Putin's clapback. What did Putin say? Because Putin knows the hypocrisy too, all right? So I found this article from The Independent, and it reads, Putin responds to Biden killer claim, those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Wow. And I agree with that 100%. And let's not get it twisted, all right? Here's a disclaimer. I don't give a damn about Putin, all right? Or Russia. I just know, according to Ezekiel 38, all right? Magog and Gog is going to destroy Babylon the Great, okay? And Magog and Gog's talking about Russia. So, but the Russians are Edomites too. They're just dwelling in that region, okay, to fulfill prophecy. But the point is, though, I'm like, yeah, I agree with that statement, Putin. So kudos to that statement, because you know what? America, Joe Biden, you're a bunch of hypocrites, man. Congregation of hypocrites, all right? And your belly brings about nothing but deceit and fraud, okay? Because clearly, all right, who the fuck are you talking about, talking to about killers, all right? Since the inception of Babylon, America, all the way up to now, all right, March 19th, 2021, you've been bombing, killing, okay, ruthlessly, especially you Edomites, okay? But you also got a lot of Jakes that are in these, that are in Edomite military in 2021 doing this shit, okay? And then, of course, you fucking Edomites, what you done to our people here in Babylon the Great, all right? So who are you calling killer? But let's take it to Joe Biden, because he's your president, all right? Creepy Joe. When he was vice president, check this out. When he was vice president under Obama, and you know, you got a lot of our people to this very day who think Obama was a great president. Really. This is from PRI.org. If Obama apologized for one civilian drone victim every day, it would take him 3 years, right? So Obama was killing civilians under his presidency, and Joe Biden, you were an accomplice. You were an accessory to that, okay? That's why Putin said those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, all right? Who you calling killer? Hypocrisy. Let me get a scripture right here. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness? Right, Joe Biden, okay? Well, fuck it. All you Americans, Republican, American Democrats, do you speak righteousness? All right? You all voted for your particular president, okay? And it didn't matter who. They were all bombing people, all right? Back to the Stone Age, including civilians, not even enemy combatants, as you say. So who are you to fucking talk righteous? Who are you to call killer? O congregation, do ye judge uprightly? O ye sons of men? Right. Who gives you the authority to judge uprightly? Look at your track record, Babylon the Great. Okay? Those that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Okay? Meaning, shut your fucking hypocritical mouth. 2, yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Now, who is this speaking of? This is talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, mainly here in Babylon the Great. Okay? You are the hammer of the whole earth, America. You've been bombing. Let's get another article. All over the fucking world. Who are you calling killer? U.S. bombed Iraq, Syria, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Libya, Yemen, Somalia in 2016. Right, this is the last year under the president, Biden. Yeah, Biden. Yeah, that's right, Obama-Biden administration. All right? The last year. So Biden, you were an accomplice. You were an accessory to this. Who are you calling killer? All right? You weighed the violence of your hands in the earth. You've been doing it. And you've been the longest running senator. Well, you've been a senator for like over 35 years plus. It gets better though. Now, let's go to, this is to Joe Biden, because you are a hypocrite. You are deceitful, man. All right? Now, Joe Biden was part of a Senate Judiciary Committee to vote on to give Oliver North his pension because he was found guilty for destroying, government documents that would show how who's the other scumbag, Edomite? Elliot Abrams, and the list goes on of managing not only selling weapons to Iran to fund a war in Central America, funding weapons to Iran, who was fighting a war with Iraq, which that's for another topic, America's funding both sides of the war, but also involved in, which is facts in the narcotics distribution from Central America to LA, and Oliver North is also behind the shadow government, the writing of Rex 84, King Alpha Plan, Project Megiddo, Operation Garter Plot, which is happening right now. Those policies are in play right now. You're seeing the beginning stage of it. That's why FEMA's in control. FEMA's now requesting troops. FEMA's being put at the border. But the point is, Joe Biden, you hypocrite. You voted for Oliver North to get his pension, even though, he was found guilty of tampering with government documents. In fact, I got it right here. It says, Mr. North, a retired lieutenant colonel in the Marine Corps, was convicted in May on 3 counts arising from his actions as White House national security aide. He has been denied his pension of $23,000 a year under a 1974 law that requires a person holding office under the United States to forfeit that office if convicted of destroying government documents. Right, that's what he was convicted of. All right, because those government documents had proof that he was involved in drug trafficking and selling arms to Iran, okay, and other stuff, okay, because he was just a fall guy. All right, it was even deeper than that. But the point is, just want to get to the point. Mr. Biden said that it was painful to vote for a change in the law to benefit North, but that fairness required it, right? Because Joe Biden said, all right, this particular law is only catered to Oliver North. What about in the future if other officers destroy government documents? Are they able to get their pension too? All right, you shouldn't just have it just Oliver North only. The soldier is not a hero, he's a felon, he said, but even a felon deserves equal treatment under the law. Right. Well, excuse me. Joe Biden had to vote for the changing of the law that everyone should be, every officer should be given their pension, even though they were found guilty of destroying government documents, which is a felony. All right, because he was trying to argue. I'll give this benefit. He was arguing the fact that, and I'm going off on a tangent again, Slovakia, that it should only be for Oliver North. But the Republicans were like, no, it should be for everybody, not just Oliver North. Okay? But the point is, he voted for it. All right? And the point is, okay, you're a hypocrite, Joe Biden, because you're okay of showing leniency to a murderer, a killer, to Oliver North, okay? But when it comes to your 1994 criminal, all right, bill that you co-wrote, you made a statement called "Lock them sons of bitches up." So who is the hypocrite, man? All right, who is the true killer? You, the violent. All right, you weigh the violence of your hands on the earth, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, Joe Biden, you're a piece of shit. And that's why, hey, the Lord's gonna put the spirit on these Russians to drop your ass. All right, and you've been dropping anyway. I just saw a report, all right, where what's it called? Joe Biden was going up to Air Force One and he fell 3 times on the stairs, man. Fucking joke, man. You're weak, Joe Biden. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, right? And you're being revealed, man, all right? You're being revealed for who you are, Babylon, America, all right? You're a hypocritical nation, all right? You push nothing but confusion, deceit, fraud, lies, all right? And you're being found out. 2, take the millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Right. Who are you calling killer? Killer? Yea, thy shame shall be seen. Yeah, we see you. Yo, the whole world sees you. Who the fuck is, Joe Biden, man? I would take vengeance and I would not meet thee as a man. Right. And let's talk about when Yahweh Shai, okay, makes his return. He's coming sooner than you think. And he's going to meet you, okay? Meet thee, excuse me. And he will not meet thee as a man, right? Because he's coming in with a huge spaceship, man. A powerful fathership. And it's going to be shooting high concentration laser beams at your military, your space force, all right? The chariots, so-called UFOs that these clowns saved, all right? And they're not unidentified flying objects. They're identified. Those are the chariots of the Most High Power, okay? 4, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, that Holy One of Israel, right? Because the Lord's only dealing with his people, All right, he's going to redeem the Redeemer. All right, meaning he's going to be delivering, saving his people. All right, the nation of Israel. 5, sit thou silent and get into darkness. Right, man, meaning shut the fuck up, man. Shut up, killer. All right, you live in a glass house too, America. Who you throwing stones at? O door of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdom. 6, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. Right. Okay. The Lord was angry with us because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments. So, and part of the punishment was that we will be given into your hand, Esau, Edom. We'll be in captivity, more specifically here in Babylon the Great. Okay. Meaning so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites will be in captivity, all right, in slavery, serving you. To a point that you got a majority of our people that have Stockholm Syndrome. They still want to be a slave here. Goes on and says, thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Right, you show no mercy to us. Rape, robbing, murdering, killing us. All right, shooting us on the street. All right, with your centurions. Bringing drugs into our community, weapons into our community. Once again, congregation of the hypocrites, who the fuck are you calling killer? Oh, I can't wait till Yahweh Shem Shai comes and fucking destroys America, man. All right? I have pure, okay, hatred for you Edomites, man. All right? Because you're a bunch of liars and hypocrites. And then you smile in our face and point at us that we're the problem. No, you're the fucking problem. All right? And the Lord has set up his prophets to expose you. Seven, and thou sayest, I will be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end. Right. You thought you could be a lady forever. You can't be touched. All right. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Bullshit. Because that's how these women, you are in the spirit of a woman, Babylon the Great. All right. Because that's how a woman moves, man. All right. They have an excuse for everything. You point the finger at them. All right. They're pointing back at you saying, no. You're the problem. All right. That's how you conduct yourself, Babylon, America. All right. You're like a woman. You're compared to as a woman. 8, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that saith in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall know the loss of children. Right, but you're going to know the loss of children because you're going into World War III against the Russians. 9, but these two things shall come indeed in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, right? Okay? Pushing out this wicked, all right, vibration with your media, with your pharmaceutical, okay? Pharmakia, with your drugs, all right? With your double speech, double talk, new speech, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments, okay? Yeah, pushing that vibration of spiritual Egypt, okay, and Babylon, and of course the image of the beast, Rome. 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, right? Thou hast said, none seeth me, right? Like clearly the whole world seeing you. We see you, motherfucker. Who the hell are you talking about, killer? That thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Right, you got a desolation, the destruction, all right? And it's coming, all right, from the nuclear missiles, all right? Them warheads hitting America, and you ain't gonna be able to escape it. Jeremiah 20 and 29. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she have done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. Right. You've been proud, Babylon the Great, and you've been found out. All right? And it's mainly you Edomites, because you're the ones in the ruling seat. Okay? And the Lord's going to use them Russians, all right, which are Magog and Gog, also known as the Medes, all right, to drop a whole bunch of nuclear fire on you. Because, yeah, they are killers, all right? That's why Putin said, all right, those that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, right? Okay, it takes one to know one, all right? Don't be a hypocrite. Yeah, I know I'm a killer, but so are you, all right? And last one, man. Job, chapter 20. And verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth? Verse 5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short. And Esau, Edom, you are the wicked, the Bible speaks of, you so-called white people. And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. Right. Hypocrite. Okay. This is only a moment. So live it up. That's why I be telling you Edomites, man. All right. What you need to fucking do is you need to go to Wall Street and get this money, son. All right. Because this is it. All right. You're coming to an end. This is only a moment, man. And it's going to be taken away. All right. In 1 hour. And with that, Lord willing, lessons edifying once again. All right. Reiterate, regurgitate, repeat. Who you call a hypocrite? O congregation of the hypocrite. Esau, Edom, that dwells in Babylon the Great, that runs Babylon the Great. Who you fucking calling, okay? Who you calling killer, hypocrite? All right? Who you calling killer, hypocrite? And once again, those that throw glass, those that live in a glass house, all right, shouldn't throw stones. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, B'Kah, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. As you can see, this hypocrite is being exposed. All right? You even got Putin saying it. All right? Hey, this proves that we're at the end. All right, keep studying, keep enduring, pray without ceasing. For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying, keep praying. Shalom, and you already know, Abad